Grace Keeling, better known to the world as G.K. Berry, has built an empire on the foundations of levity and laughter through her wildly popular podcast, Saving Grace. At 26, this charismatic influencer has mastered the art of turning everyday absurdities into relatable gold, drawing millions who tune in for her unscripted rants and razor-sharp observations on life, love, and everything in between. But in a pivot that showcases her evolving depth, GK is stepping away from the microphone's casual banter to helm her first documentary, titled Faking It. This ambitious project, produced under Ladbible's provocative for F***'s sake campaign, plunges headfirst into the shadowy undercurrents of the UK porn industry, stripping away the gloss to reveal the raw disparities between performative ecstasy and authentic intimacy. What emerges is not just an exposé, but a thoughtful interrogation of how this multi-billion-pound behemoth shapes our collective psyche on sex, self-worth, and societal norms. Faking It is no superficial glance. It's an immersive odyssey that GK undertakes with her characteristic blend of curiosity and candor. The film catapults her into environments few outsiders ever glimpse: the pulsating heart of the UK's largest swingers club, where boundaries blur under strobe lights and whispered consents, and the hallowed halls of Porn Star University, a training ground where aspiring performers hone their craft amid a mix of empowerment and exploitation. Here, GK meets the faces behind the facades, creators who navigate the tightrope between professional facade and personal truth. Through these encounters, she unravels the industry's dual legacy: a space of liberation for some, yet a mirror distorting intimacy for the masses. How does scripted passion on screen warp real-life expectations? What toll does it exact on body image, consent, and emotional aftercare? GK poses these questions not as an accusatory outsider, but as a fellow explorer, her self-deprecating humor serving as a bridge to disarm and engage. At the documentary's core are intimate conversations with industry insiders whose stories humanize the headlines. Andy Lee, a seasoned performer, shares tales of the adrenaline rush that comes with the camera's glare, juxtaposed against the quiet loneliness of post-scene decompression. Katie Summers delves into the gendered labyrinths of the trade, highlighting how women often bear the brunt of societal judgment while men grapple with performance pressures in subtler, equally corrosive ways. Then there's Josh Lane, whose journey from avid consumer to recovering addict offers a harrowing counterpoint, illustrating how unchecked consumption can spiral into compulsion, eroding relationships and self-esteem. These narratives aren't sensationalized. They're presented with empathy, allowing GK to weave in broader themes like addiction's grip, the fragility of consent in high-stakes settings, and the elusive quest for authenticity in an era of curated perfection. What sets Faking It apart is GK's refusal to preach. Instead, she invites reflection. As she navigates a swingers event, her wide-eyed reactions, equal parts fascination and discomfort, mirror the viewer's own. Going behind the scenes with L.A. Bible was eye-opening to say the least, she reflects post-production. I went in not knowing what to expect, but the experience made me challenge my own perceptions of porn and the people behind it. I hope the episode will have the same impact on viewers, so that young people realize what they are watching isn't always the full picture. This ethos permeates the film, a call to discern the chasm between porn's polished narratives and the messy beauty of real connection. GK probes the blurred lines. Can audiences distinguish staged moans from genuine vulnerability? Who shoulders the burden of education, the creators scripting fantasies or the consumers devouring them? In one poignant segment, she facilitates discussions on aftercare, that often overlooked ritual of emotional tending post-intimacy, underscoring how its absence in porn perpetuates myths of effortless bliss. The documentary's genesis lies in GK's own evolution. Saving Grace, with its episodes dissecting everything from disastrous dates to the quirks of Gen Z dating, has always skirted the edges of taboo. But Faking It marks a maturation, channeling her podcast's irreverence into investigative rigor. Produced by L.A. Bible, a platform renowned for blending viral virility with social commentary, the film aligns with the For F***'s Sake initiative's mission to destigmatize conversations around sex. GK's involvement isn't tokenistic. She's the narrative engine, her humor a lifeline amid heavy topics. Picture her quipping about a particularly awkward demo at Porn Star University, diffusing tension while sharpening focus on the human element. This balance ensures the film is accessible, hard-hitting yet hopeful, challenging stereotypes without alienating. Delving deeper, Faking It illuminates the industry's paradoxes. For performers like Andy and Katie, it's a realm of agency, where financial independence clashes with emotional labor's hidden costs. Josh's arc, from viewer to victor over addiction, spotlights consumption's darker side. How algorithmic feeds normalize extremes, fostering isolation in a hyperconnected age. GK extends this to societal ripples. How porn influences teen attitudes toward communication, where yes requires nuance and connection demands patience. She advocates for media literacy, urging younger audiences to question the full picture, to seek stories that honor aftercare's tenderness over instant gratification. GK's personal stake adds layers. As a podcaster who's normalized frank talks on sex, she brings authenticity, her geeky charm disarming skeptics. The film isn't anti-porn. It's pro-understanding, celebrating creators' resilience while critiquing systemic flaws. Through it, GK cements her shift from entertainer to educator, a voice for the voiceless in spaces long shrouded in silence. In a cultural moment rife with polarized sex discourse, Faking It arrives as a clarion call. GK Berry, once the queen of lighthearted chaos, now wields her platform for profound change, proving that true influence lies in bridging discomfort with dialogue. As viewers emerge from its frames, they carry not judgment but questions, the spark for healthier intimacies ahead.